Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest, reacting to some Toronto Raptors fake news, because there's a post that's come out and it's been going around and we've been sent it enough to where I think we should just put an end to it. We put an end to it. You saw it in the thumbnail. We're getting a weird episode of the Young Socialite report, review, watch, Young Socialite watch. It's been a while. We've been trying to block out all the Ben Simmons news, but you know, it's been coming around and people just know that the Ben Simmons drama, it's gonna get clicks, it's gonna get talks, and I'll give my opinion on it at the end of it. But this page, we flamed them before. I'm not sure if on this channel or Courtside Digest, but NBA Trending. They made a post today. I'm not sure when this is going up. It might go tomorrow morning, but so yesterday evening or whenever it is, and they made this post: breaking Ben Simmons on the with the Raptors logo underneath. And you know, they have their sources that they bring up, and the Toronto Raptors are currently engaged in trade conversations for the All-Star Ben Simmons, per Nico Martinez. So I did some digging, as you got to do, especially when it's coming from NBA Trending. Some of the stuff that, well, they used to post some stuff that wasn't completely fake, but I made a video, I think, flaming them on Courtside Digest a while back, where they made a couple posts. Again, they get sent to us. People want us to react to the latest news and all that sort of stuff, and they had a name in there. They had a name in there for a reporter or whatever, and it was just LinkedIn profiles for people that the name that they used as a reporter. I think it was a guy that was a software developer, a UX designer for a tech company in Silicon Valley. Then they have random names just going up. So this is not a trustworthy page. NBA Trending, it's fun to get that dopamine hit, seeing Ben Simmons Raptors. Is there a trade happening? What happened, right? I know it's exciting and they get the followers and they get the comments because of it, but this article isn't complete. Nico Martinez isn't a complete fake news reporter. I think this is what's getting people. This is what's duping people a little bit more than the rest of these posts usually do. But Nico Martinez, he did make a report back in July the 27th. I had the article picked up, but it didn't get the title very well. But made an article about the Raptors, and it was the stuff that we covered back in the summer regarding the Raptors' connection to Ben Simmons. That was 3-4 months ago. The Raptors are not in trade discussions with Ben Simmons at this point. There's been no official reports about it. There's been no confirmed anything. And even Nico Martinez with Fadeaway World, does he have sources? Probably not. But not even he's saying it. It's just they're using an article from all the way back. And I guess technically it's true. The Raptors were engaged. Are is a present tense. So there's that. But I wanted to get that put out there so we don't get a bunch of Ben Simmons comments saying, Masai, what are you doing? Ben, why aren't you reacting? Raptors Digest, you always react to content like this, and we at least like to have, even if it's a reporter that's not a Woj or whatever, we usually preface those videos like that. You know, if there's something like that occurring, we like to throw that out there and say we like the banter, we like the topics, but this just isn't happening. It's not occurring. And I wanted to get that sounded straight. But Courtside Digest, we've been a bit chill, been a bit laid back, not chill by any means, because we're trying to revamp that channel in terms of upping the visuals for you guys. I'm building some code and doing all that, but you know, this is an episode of the Young Socialite Watch, and there is a bunch of Ben Simmons news that could have some implications on the Toronto Raptors, if that's the case, because currently he's been away from the team due to mental health reasons. That's what the excuse that he's given to the Philadelphia 76ers, why he's been excused from the team. I don't know if that's the proper terminology, but because he was getting fined, he came back for one practice, got kicked out, and then said his mental health was bad. And you know, obviously, I don't know anything about Ben Simmons' mental health situation specifically. I don't know Ben Simmons. I don't have any sources, but clearly the Sixers aren't sold on the fact that Ben Simmons is dealing with something that's significant, that it should be taking him away from the team. And if he is away from the team, he should be fined, because he was fined $300,000. And then Rich Paul came out and essentially said, you know, the Sixers finding Ben Simmons left, right, and center has been hurting his mental health, essentially saying, oh, he's going to stay out and all that. And I want to dive into that because that's a serious topic. And if Ben Simmons is using that as an excuse just not to play for the Sixers, and he's not actually mentally unhealthy, unwell, he's just using it to avoid fines, it's very lame. Very, very lame of Ben Simmons to be doing that. I'm bringing it back to this here. Getting a golden kazoo. Golden kazoo if Ben Simmons is doing that. I'm doing a highly if that's if is a significant part of that statement, but it is what it is. We're not going to dive into that too much. But Ben Simmons was connected to the Boston Celtics there for a while. Apparently, Daryl Morey asked for Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, and then a first-round pick as well. The Celtics laughed at that and hung up, apparently, just as the Raptors did with their initial offer. Obviously, the offers are getting less and less lucrative, but that is still just way too much for Ben Simmons. They don't understand his value. But that would be if that trade did go through, even just a Jaylen Brown for Ben Simmons straight up, not involving Marcus Smart, not involving Robert Williams, that would mean, because I don't know how it would improve the Celtics, but I guess Tatum's your only scorer there. But that would mean the Philadelphia 76ers are a lot better if they added Jaylen Brown to that roster. So that's something significant, something to look at there with in terms of a competitor in the Eastern Conference. But man, is Ben Simmons really in a situation where you get traded? But I don't really know. He's been fighting his way off. I also got some new gifts added to this. I built a new robot to do this stuff. So I haven't really checked out the background videos, but Ben Simmons, because we still have people in our live streams, our comment sections asking, should we trade for Ben Simmons, especially with Siakam back now, right? People are ready to trash on Siakam, given the fact that he was out for that long and now he's coming back. And we've seen Chris Boucher. It took him, 10 games to get really back into a rhythm, not playing in training camp right now. I guess some of that's also mental with Boucher because he's a streaky player, but we saw him finally break out last game. We'll see if that consistently happens. I think there's going to be some down games for Pascal coming back from injury. You don't just immediately come back from something like that and play in tip-top shape, playing in a form where you're ready to go, you're playing at a top level, right? That's just not something that happens. That's not something that occurs. So we have to take our time, our patience with Siakam, but there's obviously people who are not fans, never have been fans of Spin EP, the Spin EP, the Blade, whatever they want to call him, and they want him gone. They want him traded for Ben Simmons. I saw a couple people agree that Fred and Siakam for Simmons would be a good deal, and to that, I'm also giving a golden kazoo. I'm giving a golden kazoo to whoever's saying that sort of stuff in the comments and all that, because that's blasphemy. That's cheese. What are you talking about if you're giving up Fred VanVleet and Siakam for Simmons? I get that Simmons is big. He could potentially play center, and if that's the route you want to go, it's pretty cool. We were hyped up on that, but I'm not trading one of Siakam or one of Fred VanVleet for Ben Simmons at this point. Fred's coming to his own. He's really taking his step forward as the leader of this Toronto Raptors team. Siakam, right, is an all-NBA second-team player just a couple seasons ago. So that's get out of here with that. That's obviously none of this is reported. I'm just reacting to what people are saying in our comment section, but we also have this hoodie. We also have this hoodie that we're doing a giveaway at 22,000 subscribers. So if you made it this far, you're liking the content, from Raptors Digest, definitely check that out. It might have all the animations behind the background. That might have been bad on the noise. I apologize for that. But yeah, I don't want to dive into this too much here. I don't need to make a long-winded video. I don't think we're getting Ben Simmons. Gave you the updates on him, and it's fake news. NBA trending. You see this style of Instagram post. Be skeptical. Be skeptical. Put your skeptical glasses on. Anyways, you guys are the best for making this fire. Subscribe to the channel, as I mentioned, for this fire hoodie, right? Custom made. You want that? We're on that road to 22K. Check out the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter, all that cool stuff. Join the channel membership for lots of cool, exciting perks. Merch. This isn't merch. This is just a hoodie, a shirt hoodie, but Raptors Digest merch. It's the firest clothing out there. So check all those links down below. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I'm signing off. Cheers.